In the previous video, I showed you the first part of creating this piece. Now, you see how it all turned out. Hi, I'm Leah, I'm a visual artist, and in the project Snippets from Europe, I'm using my own photos from my last trip as reference for painting and drawing. I'm also documenting my entire process and sharing it on my channel. I started this work with sketchbook studies, trying out different tonal values, and ended up going for a diptych. I liked both versions of the drawing, dark sky with light buildings and dark buildings with light sky. You can see the process behind these studies in a previous video linked in the description below. I transferred the drawing and started painting the first layer, working on both pieces at the same time. I wanted the drawing to be identical in both, which is why I traced it using a light box. I worked with water-soluble colored graphite pencils, laying the base color directly on the paper and then going over it with a wet brush. From the second layer on, I decided to finish the first piece before moving on to the second. You can see the process of creating the first piece in the previous video. The link is also in the description box below. For the piece I'll show you today, I wanted a lighter sky with the dark chimneys, creating a strong contrast with the first piece, which has a dark sky and light colored chimneys. Building up the layers was a slow process of adding colored graphite and water, trying to control the image values while allowing the color stains in the background to add a touch of eeriness. I used only soft brushes to avoid disturbing the layers underneath. The various makeup brushes you see me using are for blending and fixing the dry graphite. After many layers, I was ready for the final details. I also used graphite blocks as if they were watercolor, using a wet brush to lift the graphite directly from the block and applying it to the paper. The Derwent Graphitint pencils and XL blocks I used in this artwork had more color than I initially intended, but I ended up enjoying the result. I wanted muted colors and complementary values on each half of the diptych, and I think I achieved that. Both paintings were made on A3 sized paper, and the background could have been done more quickly with a regular watercolor wash. If I were to do this piece again, that's probably what I would do. The colored graphite pencils would then be introduced only from the second layer on. The two pieces together work as a diptych, but I think they also hold up individually. What do you think? If you'd like to draw or paint using the same image, there's a link below in the description where you can download the photo for free. I uploaded the file to my Patreon account, but you don't need a subscription to access it. Just register with your email, that way I know who's downloading the photo, and then use it for your art. I love seeing what other artists create from your photos, so please share it with me. I hope you enjoyed this video and found the process useful for your own creative journey. See you in the next one!